Hello, everybody. This is the Vampire Venue, Edge of War. Our scene will begin in the church of Baron Belenko. This used to be owned by another baron. The church is a place of anarchs. It is a presumed place for a social gathering as well. Now, the stronghold has someone inside called Max, and he is inside just bit not happy about certain things that like the hunters finding him and attacking his bar and the killer inside. So he had to deal with those things that has been done in like a few weeks. I think it was like 1 or 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So he was dealing with those, and now he is having a drink, waiting, for maybe some familiar faces to arrive to talk.
I'm gonna probably like I'm probably gonna be there after waking up from what's his name's place. I'm sorry if I can't remember your name. But I'm gonna wake up. But I'm gonna wake up from there and probably head to church and uh once I make it in there, I kind of walk very slowly.
Well, if you wake up in my house, you probably found a bottle of blood near your bed.
I
A note: drink, please.
Sure. Sure. I will drink. I hope this is not um anything that can hurt me or anything, right? I pretty much use that drink to like actually get my blood back after taking so much damage last time.
I don't think his character is there. I think he just left the blood for you. Or
Oh, he left it.
yeah,
Oh,
I
then
think he just left.
I would have took that with me and yeeted with it. Meaning I took it with me to the church and slowly slipped on it my way there without anybody seeing it.
Alex will be going around and picking up some supplies before he goes to the church. He's just going to pick up a messenger bag and a couple of mason jars and just go to the church in his car. So you probably wouldn't be too long.
My character will show up later because currently he's doing his stuff with his company. So
Max, seeing Alexander, he will raise his drink, and he will also raise his drink to the Alice.
Hi, Max. She kind of looks very nervous and timid.
Hi, how's it going, guys?
All right. It's been a night.
I'm pretty good.
Happy to hear it, guys. I was dealing with the fucking bar all day. Nearly all fucking week, actually. Not all day.
What's the damage?
Yeah, I spent a lot of money to fix that shit, but yeah, it's done now. It's been fucking weeks.
I do apologize of what happened. It's my fault. I let that side of me come out, which should never been out in the first place. That thing is like a masquerade break all around.
Yeah, I think the Baroness wants to speak with you about that.
Yeah, I feel like
You
my
kind of
judge.
break the rules a bit, so
Yeah, that's something I am not ready for. But I have to do it.
yeah, it's not about you being ready. It's mostly like you taking the punishment when you break the laws. But
Yeah,
I'm happy that you actually told me and not try to hide it. So
I'm ashamed of it, but I am willing to tell you, at least.
yeah, that's what's mostly important. A lot of people says like, well, if he doesn't know, he doesn't know. But at least you are.
A little
Just remember,
honest.
guys, it's only been 1 day since the fight.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
my wounds are still fucked. Okay.
Yeah. Because we haven't done anything since then, so in game time, this would be probably the next day.
Then Max would be way angrier.
Okay, never mind. All right, let's start that over. Woo!
No, he still is the same, but like it's just sometimes like he tries to be calm.
Look, Max, I made a shitty mistake. I'm really sorry.
I got you.
Like, I don't know what happened to me. I just felt like that part of me just came out and wanted to just, I guess, cause havoc on all of us. It's like this side of me that hates me personally.
Control that part, just so you know, because if you create problems for us, especially in the middle of a war, like you become a problem. And let me tell you, there's a lot of anarchs who doesn't like problems.
I see.
Where are you guys currently located at?
At the church.
The church.
Okay. Natalia, I'm just gonna say for the sake of continuity that you walk out of your bedroom in the church and you find this meeting going on.
Oh, hey guys, what's it going?
Oh, hey. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Max looks at Natalia. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I'm busy.
So do I. Someone attacked my fucking bar.
Yeah, you probably will see right off the bat Alice's wounds
Oh,
on
fuck.
on her shoulder. I was like, hey.
Alice has 5 ag damage, 1 to the shoulder, few to the stomach, 1 to the chest.
And barely can walk, but tries to walk.
Okay, what happened?
My other side of me at the worst came out. And this was the result. Yay.
Well, okay, that doesn't help exactly what happened.
My other side of me broke the masquerade.
Oh, that's fucking perfect.
Max is like, haha, ooh, nice.
4 times to be exact.
She was going on about the Sabbat in front of mortals, and
Yep.
and I took her into the back room to tell her to shut the fuck up, but by that point, it was too late.
Yep. Fucking
And
Becky.
I'm guessing that no one has dealt with it following.
I think
It's about to be dealt in a minute. I'll have to explain to him.
Oh, sorry. You go.
I will have to explain to him what happened, and I will accept any punishment.
Oh, so it's just one guy?
No, it's me. Just one person. I
No,
done
no.
it.
what
No,
she
no, that's not what I'm talking about. Like, triage is a thing. First, we need to find out whoever hurt it and make sure they don't talk or know that it was a game or something.
I don't
Has
know.
that been handled?
Wait,
I don't know who
Someone-
heard us, but
Someone want to explain to Natalia exactly what happened because word already got out pretty fast.
yeah. I don't know
Um,
who heard this, but there was at least one guy that saw us, and that was the guy that shot Alice up. But I took care of that already. So we just need to find the other person that heard us, unless that was who heard us. Then it's fixed.
Remember, just as a refresher for everybody who was in the scene, um, you guys broke the masquerade, or specifically her. About 30 minutes later, Templar woman showed up, started gassing the place. Then you guys escaped out the side alleyway, climbed up the next building to which there was another Templar waiting for you.
Yeah. I'll convey that there was another woman, but I don't know who that is. Never seen him before in my life. Don't know where she went. We're just more focusing on getting out than killing anyone.
Okay.
yeah,
It's a
And
bit of a
it's-
shit show.
yeah.
Okay, first things first. We need to make a plan to either find Max a new place or make sure that he can go to his bar again. Number two, we need to make a system, G points. And she just says, we need to have some sort of system where we know when whoever it is who found this to be a really great idea comes out, or whatever you say.
Basically, stop the person who talks.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Well,
would.
at least we know who we're talking to, so
Mhm.
I
we'll
just
need.
fucking knew about this. God. Yeah, I'm not happy about my bar being so fucking out in the open now.
Out of
What a-
Thanks to Martin, your bar is safe because of the mind trick he played on the Templar.
He doesn't know that though.
I was
Oh, I know.
about to say that.
Yeah.
I'll turn to Max and I'll say the one guy that was shooting at us, or Alice specifically, I used one of my tricks to make him tell his friends that he'd killed us and to forget that we ever existed. So, as far as I know, they think that the three of us are dead and that we were the only vampires there. So
Oh.
I think your bar is going to be okay.
That's cool. That's actually cool. It's a clever one.
So I think they don't know about you or Natalia, but the rest of us, I think we're dead to them, like dead. So I think you should be in the clear.
Who's the rest of us? Is it like you two, or there was someone else? Because I saw someone else near you guys in the camera.
There was another guy, but he hasn't turned up yet. Hopefully, should be here.
Who's that guy? Like,
not too
what's this shit?
long. Was your character's name Lucian? Or
The point is that I don't know where the church is, so I will never reach you.
I'll text you because you gave me your number, saying to come to the Anarch headquarters, the church, and the location as well.
Okay.
I've just messaged him, so he should be on his way. Out of character, I can't remember your character's name off the top of my head.
Lucius Aurelius Giovanni.
We'll go for Lucius then. His name's Lucius, and he's a Giovanni.
Fucking another Giovanni at my bar. Did he at least tell me this one didn't try to eat people?
Sorry, what was that?
He says like another fucking Giovanni. Tell me like he didn't try to eat another person in my bar because see the last time Giovanni tried to eat someone in his bar, so he doesn't know Giovanni very well.
I remember that. He didn't try to eat anyone.
Ah, that's fucking cool.
I think it was just a one-off. I hope with the
Yeah, I
eating
fucking
people.
hope so as well.
Yeah, she was crazy.
She was insane. Trying to eat people on the fucking streets.
Yeah. Well, as far as I know, he hasn't eaten anyone.
He can eat whatever the fuck he wants outside of my bar, and as long as he doesn't break the masquerade.
So, is anyone else missing, or can we start the meeting?
No, the meeting's already started.
Oh, never mind. Well then, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No,
Um,
it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. So what do we need to do? Like, are the
Well,
Templars off the case, or we just like what?
honestly, I should be punished for what I done of breaking the
We'll get to
masquerade.
that if at all. Okay.
Okay.
Like, depends. Like, just first things first. She actually stops a bit, just looks at Alice.
You probably see like sadness in her eyes, like she's full of guilt and dread in her.
Well, honestly, I mean, knowing your clan and stuff, I can't honestly say that I'm punishing you since it's someone else, technically. But
It's so if she kills someone in my bar, like if she kills me with her other personality, you're gonna say, "Well, that's not you."
no, then there would be consequences, but I just don't. Well, listen, what I think we should have the best or most sensible solution to make sure it doesn't happen again, or if it does happen, we can mitigate the consequences and the damage done as much as possible. I don't see how flogging her or beating her or whatever helps that, or making her
No,
go hungry. Like, I don't see how that helps us.
you're right. Like I'm what I'm saying is like that's not the only punishment though.
And what
Okay,
is the punishment that you're thinking of?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I think your honesty earned a lot of points, to me at least. I value honesty,
Mm-hmm.
but I am not fucking sure. Like he says, like yeah, I'm just not fucking sure.
It's fine. I don't blame you. Heck, that's what is part of my madness. We are always not sure.
in the lines of punishment, she does owe me a life boon, and I'm sure I could find something fun for her to do.
Wow, that's crazy.
She kind of shivers after hearing that. It's like,
Don't worry, you'll be all right. You'll live through it.
okay.
I'm weird, but I'm not cruel most of the time.
I am the cruel one. It's okay.
Alex, just the thing. If I find out you've been, first of all, boons are sure they're a thing, but if I find out that you've coerced her into some sex thing, I am going to punish you severely. You understand?
Of course. She actually suggested something like that to start off with, and I said no.
No, I didn't say that. What are you talking about?
A quote that you said, "Where do I have to suck it from?"
I was talking about your blood, idiot.
Sure.
And it's not funny, Alex.
Because usually when I do something like this, I always have to suck someone's blood. And that's where I hate it.
Well, you're not drinking my blood.
Thank you.
But we do need sort of a system, like when we need to be on Alice watch or something.
Well, I actually was about to suggest that. So
I'll
once
be right
you
back.
semi watch me when I turn.
Why don't
Yes,
well,
give me a second. Alice, well, Edwin, what's your Facebook name in the group
Wait,
chat?
wait, are you looking at my Facebook?
No, I need to text. Okay, no, found nothing. I have to text you something. Okay, fine.
Okay.
He has to send you a message about in-game things.
Oh, okay. It's basically my character's name. Not on my Facebook, but it's like Edwin, like Edwin G.
By the way, Martin,
Yep.
such a lovely lamp you got there.
Isn't it?
Are you a redhead by chance?
No.
You had your webcam on the whole time.
Son of a bitch.
Are you sure you're not a redhead? I saw some gingery locks.
Ooh.
you know
Dirty
being a
blood.
ginger is a crime, Martin. How dare you?
Only
I'm sorry, did you assume his ginger? His ginger? It's
My
too early in
hair
the
is
morning
not
for
ginger,
this.
but my face is.
We were basically doing this the entire time.
Yay! God damn it.
So Max continues with like, so we're not doing anything with Alice, and we're taking babysitting with Alice. I think that's what
I
we're doing.
slightly. That's the idea. I was going to mention that earlier, but shit happened.
No, it's okay. So I didn't see you at my bar. Are you like sleeping somewhere else? I thought you were going to stay at my place.
Um, so I can't stay at the church no more.
I don't know. He kind of looks at the
Because
um.
honestly, the church is kind of safe here.
I don't think there's any rooms in the church for people to stay. If I remember correctly.
You could sleep in one of the seats.
Yeah, you can sleep on one of the benches. Can't say others.
Anyway, I'll just sleep on the floor.
Most
Well, it's
of
up to
the
you.
desks have like a certain boarding area where they sleep and like communicate together.
Max, like like stops and say anything. It's up to you. There's not a lot of stuff here. If you want to, again, you said that you were interested, but if you're not anymore, it's up to you.
Well, I don't mind at all. Honestly, if I can just start somewhere, then it's fine.
Oh, by the way, Lucius, you can come in at any point now.
Yeah, sorry. I was just texting. Okay. Well,
Ooh.
how does this church look like? As it's the first time I see it.
Yes. Sorry that I don't have my computer up right now. I'm just too lazy to activate that stuff. But essentially, it's a ginormous Gothic church that has some wards on it to keep humans from coming in. Uh, it looks relatively kind of worn down, somewhat creepy-esque. You can see like a lot of the traditional architecture in it. The door looks a bit like scratched and torn from the outside. Um, but yeah, you get kind of like an eerie vibe from it.
Immediately, once Alice got that text, she's gonna spit out that blood that she tasted.
There's no way. It's already down your system.
Okay, well, the rest of the bottle, I'm just gonna throw it away.
Yeah, fair enough.
Max is gonna look at you and say, "What the fuck is wrong?" Why did you do that?
I look at shit. I am going to have a tough time remembering his name. Lucius.
Inside yet.
Somebody enters the place.
Oh. Well, as soon as
Beginning
Lucius,
says,
as soon as he enters, like, you son of a bitch.
What's wrong?
That blood that he gave me was his.
mm,
You.
what is going on here?
No. You don't just do
Once you
that.
enter the church, it is very different from the outside. The inside has some very nice decorations. Looks kind of golden. There's a pretty nice altar up in the front, and you'll see quite a few vampires walking around with these red cloaks on. And you'll see in the middle of the church these characters that are in the social talking together.
As soon as I see Lucius, like, I just, like, she shakes her head. It's like, you're evil for that. No.
Max, hearing Alice saying all those, he kind of like, wait, what the fuck happened? Tell me.
Oh, I kind of look at Lucius like, you are evil for putting that blood in there. That is not cool. I thought it was fresh blood.
Wait, he put like this is Max speaking, not Lucius, and he's like, hey, like this guy put a blood in your drink without your
No.
permission.
No. His blood is in the drink.
No, that's just blood.
No, it was your blood. I tasted it.
If to taste my blood, you should have tasted my blood, and I pointed at myself. That's just blood. Well, maybe I took it for my private. Oh,
Sorry. By the way, in character, Edwin, to be honest, you wouldn't know.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
It-
the
the blood of
from
actually,
zero.
I am so sorry. I did not
Kyler-
realize that.
Kyler,
Meta,
I am.
meta knowledge.
Kyler, my friend, the blood of a human and the blood of a normal vampire is extremely different. The blood is more potent, so actually she would know.
But
But
she
it's up to
wouldn't.
you.
No,
Here's the thing. She
I
wouldn't know
made it. Yeah,
specific.
I made an error. I am
She
so
she
tired.
could tell that it would be vampire blood.
Oh yeah, not who. Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to get.
But also like
point.
she was in that guy's house, and the guy says like drink please to a note. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of like obvious
That's what
who.
I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. Like, it's like she can make an inference, but he can debate with a persuasion check.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm trying to
Okay.
get.
Okay. So I kind of know, but I don't really.
You can I think like you can assume that it's him, but he
Okay,
can try to lie to us.
Because honestly, I really did not even cross that thought in me. I was like, wait, should I make a roll for that? I was like, oh, it's probably fine. And I'm like,
Yeah, it's in the morning. It's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
make a roll for that. Lucius, make a manipulation subterfuge. And then Edwin, you're going to have to make a was it perception
Empathy.
Yeah,
perception empathy.
Can Max make this as well? Max make this as well because like he's lying to us as Max also listening this.
Sure.
Thank you.
Perception empathy.
I'm gonna use my aspects to see if he's lying.
Oh my god. Yep. But seriously, I actually apologize. I did not even think about it.
You're fine, dude. You're fine.
What?
Shit happened.
Yeah,
That's why.
Yeah. Okay, 4. Oof.
You got them 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
I'm gonna use a willpower with it. if that's fine.
Make sure you write down your blue book that you spent 1 willpower today.
Okay. In my blue book.
Do you know what blue book is?
I don't think we haven't crossed that barrier
Okay.
yet.
Blue book is where you put your character sheet. There should be a reply button, and you put down the status of your character.
Yeah, I already got my character sheet. My character thread, correction.
Yeah, you put it under there.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
your blue book. It's where you mark down important things like status updates, how hurt you are, what you're doing, stuff like that.
Okay.
It's like a
So,
journal for discipline.
one low power.
Oh, there goes Peter.
Okay. And here we go. 1, 2
You-
successes.
You do not succeed, and you both believe him intently. He is telling the truth by
think,
all the means.
like, don't you think that that's very extremely suspicious, though?
It's maybe suspicious, but I mean, rolls are rolls.
Like that's true, but also there's like the wits of a normal human. Like we can think that he's lying to us. He can be like very like sometimes people can be very persuasive.
Well, you don't know. He is a Giovanni with great wealth. He could have gotten some sort of other like potency, vampire blood, stuff like that.
Why? Well, okay, then
Hey, it
Max
could
is.
just be a taste thing, you know what I mean? That's just what he
Mhm.
made. There's 1,000 things you can think, but rolls say rolls.
So like Max is gonna look at him like he seems to say the truth.
But you can question him. The
He
one
will. He
can make
will.
is, like, why vampire blood in specific, if that makes
Exactly.
sense.
He is gonna question that as well.
Yeah,
But yeah,
same. I was like, why vampire blood though?
like
It,
I know. I don't know you. You're new. You just entered. But an Anarch tells you to a Giovanni that you fed her a blood, and then you say, "No, I didn't."
I have too much blood in my house. I took the wrong bottle. I've lived so much. Probably now I'm regretting giving her. Who could have been it? I've lived too long to remember all the vampires' blood I've taken in these years.
How
I'm
old are
sorry.
you?
Probably older than you. Well,
That's not the answer to my question.
what was the most important event that happened while you were alive?
I don't know.
Love.
You're extremely passive aggressive, though, for someone who just.
At least 200 years.
You're 200 years.
I
Wow.
said at least 200 years. I will not tell you exactly. I don't like you right now.
You don't like me right now.
Why?
I don't know who you are, so I think that
I am right hand of the Baron Belenko, and at the moment there's no one else, so I am guy who's in charge here.
good. I'm a Giovanni. Nice to meet you. Lucius Aurelius Giovanni.
I'm Max,
Nice to meet you.
a caitiff. This is Alice, and I presume you met Alexander.
I did.
He also met me. He kind of saw the downfall of everything.
I did. I was watching the cameras.
No, I was talking about the Giovanni over there.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Come sit with us, friend. I heard that Giovanni aiding us in this war.
So, what exactly are we doing in this war? Exactly, like who we're fighting against?
Let's invite him first. As he Max looks at the Lucius.
I will join you. But that's actually a good question that our delightful Alice asked. Who are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? Because I know what I fight for.
Wait, are you asking me?
No, I'm
No,
asking all of you. Well, the right hand. guy in charge.
Does he says it like in a mocking tone? The guy in charge.
Yeah, I'm just even
Yeah.
when I say I know what I'm fighting for.
Mhm.
It's yeah. There's money and power that the word
Max
that I didn't see. So,
kind of like cracks his knuckles a bit and then looks at you. We fight for the Anarchs. Anarchs for a 200-year-old vampire. I presume you would have educated in this matters, but I guess you are a
Mhm.
bit of an ignorant individual.
No, it's more
Ooh.
like I know what the Anarchs fight for. I'm asking what these Anarchs are fighting for. Yeah, you can answer me with we're fighting in Camarilla and the Sabata and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I think I can answer like whatever I want to answer. He kind of like smiles to Lucius and says, we fight for our freedom. In this city, there's Sabat and Camarilla, and there's also Hunter's issue. Now we Anarchs are fighting to earn our freedom towards the tyranny of the Camarilla and Sabat. And I heard our elders, the Baron Rashad, Baron Belenko, and your elders on the Giovanni family has made an alliance to fight against the Camarilla and Sabat for common interest.
I was not given precise order about such a thing. If I will help you with all my power. Until then,
You
I'm
were told that these were the allies that you were meant to seek out.
but I was not given direct order to help them in any way. So I'm
Gotcha.
just I was given direct order from Venice originally, so I'm following both, but I care more of what Venice said.
Gotcha.
You arrived here and says like you basically tell us that you're not going to help us. Is that what I
No,
understood?
we could put it like I'll help, but I will not put my life at risk. That's for sure.
That's kind of weird because like I think like I don't know, I'm like a young person, not a 200 years old vampire, so I may not know about this, but like I think in war your life kind of may be in risk.
Well, let's say if you start a fight, I can give you the weapons, but I will not give myself as a soldier.
I don't need any fucking weapons. We have all the weapons we need.
Mm-hmm.
So like I want to understand this. I think like I have seen some elders helping in the past. I think the old baron told me that Giovanni were helping them, and I'm very happy because more allies is good. And Baron Belanco, welcome.
Yeah, sorry, I had to get out. Bit of an emergency. Hello. She will go over and shake the hands of what is the character's name?
Duchess.
Lucius. Hello.
This is Lucius Giovanni, who is 200 years old. He is a recently came to city. By the way, like Max is talking over your character, and I apologize OOC for that. He says, it seems the Alice was in his house, and she find out that she drank a vampire blood out of nowhere, some vampire's blood, and this Lucius very persuasively told us that it was not his blood, and that he mixed some bloods.
Well, one thing when the Baron came to shake my hand, I shake it, but then I prefer to kiss the hand like aristocracy or things, or being extremely polite
You'll
and old
notice
style.
that Natalia just scoffs at that and pulls her hand away.
I just slightly bow my head.
What's the? Okay. I see. Yeah. Don't. It's not required. Don't bother. It's
Only
fine.
I get to kiss her hand.
Shut the fuck up. So
I'm old. I'm sorry. Tradition
no,
never
no,
die.
it's fine. Like different ages, I get it. It's not a problem. It's just I mean, I'm fairly young, so it's a bit weird for me, but it's fine. So yeah, so you're here to help. That's good. Um,
Well, as
can I just have like you were mixing blood? Like what exactly happened?
I think I have. I'm a Giovanni. I'm not. As you know, our clan is not the sort of. We cannot go and take the first person we find and kiss them. So I have my blood, and it looks like I took the wrong bottle. Instead of just bottle of fresh blood, I took a bottle I took from Europe with me. One that was supposed to go for an important occasion.
Okay. Okay.
Extremely convincing. Max says out loud.
Not to raising suspicious anything, but it is still vampire blood. So your question was never answered. I believe. Whose
Well, it
blood
holds
was it?
longer or something. Like I'm not going to judge.
Okay.
Whose
So,
blood was it?
Hmm?
Whose blood was it?
Well, as soon as I get home, I'll check which of the important bottles I took, and we'll see if it was an old Toreador, that old venture.
You have the blood of old Ventures and Toreadors.
Well, I'm thinking of time, not of generation. So, well, it should be. You could say it's young because he was a young kindred, but he's old in relation to your age, probably.
Mm-hmm.
You assume so much, man.
Yeah.
Are you
But you
always
said yourself
assuming?
that you're young. So
Pardon?
you said that you are young. You said I'm young and you are old, 200 years old.
Yeah.
So if I assume you're young, it's your fault. Would you like to correct and tell me how old are you?
No, because
Yeah.
when you first came here, you said probably older than you. That which basically mean that you assume you're older than me. And I don't give a shit about who's old and who's not. I'm the whatever. You're a suspicious man. Very suspicious.
I'm a Giovanni. It's in the name that I'm suspicious. We should actually write it somewhere.
To be honest, you're not helping yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Is there anything that I can help you with?
Actually, what are you good with the dead? I can teach you a few things.
Mm-hmm. Then teach me, mad one.
Well,
sorry, I must have missed something. Exactly why are you here? Like, are you?
I got a message. That's I don't know why I'm here actually. I just come here. Okay.
hmm.
Um, excuse me.
I
You
kind
don't
of.
know why you're here?
Martin, this would be your time to step in.
Hmm?
I said, as the person who messaged him, this would be your time to step in.
Oh. Yeah, I'm. Also, just play well. I was the one that messaged. I was the one that called him here.
Oh, oh, okay,
'Cause
great, Alex. Super.
well, he's a
Um,
new kindred. He was well, he's new to the area as far as I know. He got caught up in the storm of Templar crap, so I thought he could be useful here because he didn't die.
right, right, okay, okay.
Plus, he said he was a Giovanni, so he has some magic, I would guess, and we always need more magic on our side. Better having it on our side than the enemies. I mean,
Hmm.
I can only do so much.
Hmm. You have a valuable point.
I definitely dabble in the spirit stuff.
Yeah, I do like to have some help with that.
Yeah, it's not like dick measuring contest. It's not. That's not now. I just need to be 100% sure.
Natalia and all the rest of you, could you guys make a perception alertness?
Perception alertness.
Just quick question, Kyler. What is the name of the Toria or the Giovanni uh, woman? That's
Rebecca?
Rebecca, right?
Perception. Oh, awareness.
Successes for me.
Okay.
Give me a minute. Making my roll now.
Ooh, very nice, Lucius.
Well, this evening at my D&D, I will roll one after one. Yay!
All right.
Still making my roll. Give me a second.
Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Max, you are busy looking at Lucius a bit questionably, but you do hear what sounds like the pitter patter of wings.
Four
Everyone else,
successes.
yeah, everyone else will clearly see that a black smoky bird flies in through one of the top windows of the cathedral and drops a rolled up piece of paper pretty much on top of Baron Belenko. With your perception, you are able to catch this if you do so, please.
Sure.
As you do, there is a bit of a inscription on the rolled up parchment that says for Lucius.
Natalia looks up, just a little bit tired. Just looks over at Lucius. It's for you, and she just hands over the document.
Well, if you will excuse me, this is not the usual method, but so if you will excuse me, I will rapidly read it and come back to you in a few seconds.
I think you should read it here.
I'm just asking if I can leave you for 3 seconds and not pay attention to you, all of you, and just read. That's what I'm doing.
Just for quick and continuity sakes, it's a letter from Rebecca, and it basically, to get to the gist of it, says, "Hey, so it seems that you have met up with the people I mentioned about. I would like you to offer them aid and help them out through these troubled times. Things are about to kick up."
Well, as soon as I'm done, I put away the. Looks like I have to help you more than what I expected. Yay. Great. Well,
I mean, I
looks
like
like
your
now I'm just moving
enthusiasm and
from
all,
the one
but
who gives the gun to the one who used the gun.
well, you do realize that this is kind of the Anarchs, and you know, I mean, we're all for working together and stuff, but you know, the whole age difference really shouldn't matter too much.
Like my Baron is being extremely kind. Like what she actually means is like we don't give a shit about your age.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry if you felt offended when I'm said I'm older. I'm just that
Look,
the
and
way
she just points over at Max. Please, give me. What I'm saying is that quite a lot of us, myself included, have been listening to some of this shit in less flattering terms, and you know, that's part of the reason that most of us are here. Honestly, we've got tired of that shit. So, just a friendly word, you know, just it doesn't matter too much, and better not to bring it up. Just
Like-
saying.
In this place, you're kind of, how do I say, like, you matter as much as you do and help others, type of
Max,
thing.
would you please shut?
Shut what?
You know what I mean.
I mean, I'm telling him what he needs to see. It's not going to help him if he just doesn't know about it.
Knows about what?
That he matters as long as he helps us, and if he doesn't help us, he actually doesn't matter to us.
Good valuable point.
Mm.
Who knows? Maybe he is just secretly wants to betray us in the end.
All right.
That laugh is extremely stupid and sinister, just so you know.
Well,
All right. I think that's done for. I think we should just take 5 minutes. Alice, Max, can you give me a moment?
I hope
Dean.
he will explain us about the blood. I'm still curious about that.
Yeah.
yes.
Natalia will get up and just gesture to Lucius to follow her.
I'll do. I'll follow.
She'll go over to the side and she'll just say, "So, look, I'm kind of sorry. Max is he just says stuff, but it's honest most of the time and actually means what he says, and most of it is well honest-ish. Well,
Well, it's a good thing. It's better probably than being me and always talking and saying nothing. But blood is the blood.
well,
I know
yeah,
that this doesn't matter to you Anarchs, but still.
well, the the really important thing is, I mean,
I
Rebecca and I are, when we hold a lot of contact and we help each other out a lot, so I respect your clan a lot, but it's just there is generally distrust of other people. It's mostly due to experience and stuff.
I completely
So
understand.
don't take it like don't take too much to it. Okay?
I shall do as you suggest. But I wasn't saying that I'm all in a sort of classic camarilla sense. I was just
I know, but that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter which way you say it, it's going to offend people. Just saying.
yes. Understood.
All right. And yeah, they'll head back.
While, like, they're there and talking among themselves, Max is going to look at Alex. It's kind of weird that he has blood in his place.
She.
Can you, like,
Oh.
explain me, like, how it happened exactly so we can investigate this?
I was wondering that myself. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's very normal for kindred to keep of our kindred blood around their house.
It's extremely fucking suspicious in how matter of he says it. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
he said it in a good way, don't get me fucking wrong, but, like, yeah.
I mean, like the
So-
only ones that I would expect of something like that would be Awesomeites because they deal in a lot of blood. But if you got any, like,
So what do we do in this part?
keep a close eye on them.
Yeah, don't drink anything he gives you.
No.
Don't meet alone with him.
Gotcha. Trust me, I think Becky won't even like him already now.
Yeah, they're coming, guys. They're coming. Kind of like
So-
stops talking about Lucius when Lucius and Rebecca, pardon,
Is
Natalia
there
arrives.
anything specifically we need to take up, except what we already discussed earlier?
I thought we were going to investigate Lucius's house.
You're welcome to come anytime you want.
Hmm.
I mean, you
I
can
think
do
I'm
that.
fine.
It's really not any of my concern and any of our concern with you. Like, that's fine. I mean, the short's house is lovely. That's not
She
what I'm talking
Three-
about. I'm going to be meeting, well, the brother of our dearly departed parents. So
I
it's
think I
going to
met him.
happen soon.
I met him. He's
Can I
he's like a scholarly type.
Can I join with you to meet his brother?
Not right away. Not well. I don't think so. At least we'll see.
Oh.
But like, I'm just gonna meet him, talk to him one on one, and then he's probably going to be introduced to everyone else.
If you're gonna stop being a baron, don't just give it to him.
I'll do what's required. We'll see what happens.
Like making me a baron. He kind of like looks up.
I'll look into it. We'll see.
Max takes a deep breath. He's still looking at the Lucius suspiciously.
I completely don't care. I'm used to that. Lucius is like, yeah, okay, that's how everybody looks at me.
Okay, Lucius. Everybody looks at me like that too, or at least they used to when I first came here. You get used to it.
No, I can say that. It doesn't. I cannot. Whatever.
Well, you've honestly earned everyone looking at you fondly because, yeah, you know, you're kind of a fuck up and stuff.
It's a thing I fucked up.
Oh no! You're nowhere near Alex's, should we say, frequency by now.
I never taught Alex as a fuck up.
I just have a lot of bad luck.
Alex is a nice guy. I don't know what Natalia talks about.
Anyways, if that is it for now, I do need to still rest.
Max,
Oh.
do you have any weapons on you that I could borrow for a moment?
You want a knife?
Whichever your preferred weapon is.
He throws him a knife.
Okay. And you'll cut the palm of his hand with it, and he'll just start kind of mumbling an incantation to himself, and he's going to cast Burning Blade on the knife.
Hmm?
It is a thaumaturgy ritual.
Ritual.
Do you have to do that right here and right now?
What's going on?
Oh fuck! See, that's what I'm
Not
talking about, Alex.
taking any attention.
Can you do that somewhere fucking else? Like, right here, right now? Really?
I think what he's doing is cool. I like watching it.
Natalia, as you're saying that to Alex, he's just not even paying attention. He's just kind of like got his eyes closed and just incantating to himself.
All right. Fuck's sake. Okay. I'm going to go somewhere and fucking. I don't know. Is there anything else we need to speak of?
I don't believe so. Actually,
Alright.
do you have a moment in private, actually? I do wish to discuss one thing with you in private.
Sure. And she
As-
gets up.
Wait, just as you get up, the knife absorbs the blood and sets onto green fire.
4 turns.
And yeah, it'll last for 4 turns, and you'll just flip the knife round and give the knife back to Max.
Max will put the knife into its thing that he was carrying. Thank you. Thank
That
you a
should-
lot.
Yeah, That should keep going for a little while. And think of that as just a sorry for what happened to your bar.
No, you don't need to say sorry for that, man. It's okay. You're my bro. Unlike
I know.
others.
After the thing of the sorry, continue.
Natalia, before you leave, I have something for you too. And he's got to reach inside his pocket, in his jacket pocket, and pull out a little red rock and just like present it to Natalia.
He kind of just looks at it. Oh, thanks. Is there? She just puts it in her pocket. Should I know anything?
Just think of it as extra protection, just in case anything happens.
Do I throw it at people?
You certainly can, but it won't do much other than bounce off them. It more protects the person that holds it. So as long as you keep it on you, you should be okay.
Can you be a bit more specific?
I can be, but I'd rather not give away all of my secrets to these new ears.
Okay, fair enough.
Just text her.
Thanks.
I can
guess.
leave and return later if that's what matters to you.
No, it's fine. I have you have quite a few things to see to. So, Alice, please step into my office.
Sorry, it's a office.
Oh, there is
Now-
actually an office she goes into.
Oh, I'm just thinking of The Office. You want to see that? The Office.
Oh yeah, but she goes into a there's a bed and stuff, but it's definitely also somewhere that works or someone works here.
All right. I step in. It's like, okay. I know it's just me, and I don't know if the other guy's catching on, but I don't trust Giovanni. I seriously don't. He's raised my suspicions to, like, why is there vampire blood? And potentially, he kind of convinced me that it wasn't his, but, like, why would he give me someone's vampire blood in the first place?
It depends. Maybe he's addicted to drinking it. Maybe he likes it. Maybe it's a lie. Maybe, who knows? I don't honestly. Well, we're going to have him work with us and help us, and then I'm going to make judgments then.
And until then, what do we do after? Do we cut ties with him?
It depends.
Good.
If things go down and he's either a no-show or a complete jackass, or we begin to have indications that he's going to stab us in the back, then things will change. If he helps us and things work out great, well, then I think I'm going to work with him. But that depends. Like, of course, I'm going to take precautions. We all are. Like, we're not just going to let him stab us in the back, of course. But, you know. But that's it. Was there anything else?
One more thing. My other side of me, if that ever happens again, whatever I do, just stop me. Like, I kind of trust you more than the others, so
What are you asking me to do exactly?
if I do act like that again and it gets way worse where I go on a huge massacre, just put me to sleep,
All right. I'll do that.
Like, knock me out and then put me somewhere.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be, I'll do that. I won't be gentle, but hey, I'll do it.
Okay. That side of me, I worried about it now, and I feel like it will get worse and worse.
I mean, just as long as you're okay with it, and if that's the agreement, that's fine. It's not a problem.
Ah,
I mean, you're more aware of it than, well, one of two others I've met from your clan. They constantly say they don't have a problem, there's nothing wrong with them. You know that you have a challenge and you need help with it, and that's fine. I actually kind of respect that, honestly.
thank you.
I mean, it's you're acknowledging what happens. Like, that's actually
It's
pretty cool. I mean, considering.
mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. That'll be all then.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
If you two return, you guys will see like Max is looking at Lucius and says, "So, what do you do for a living?"
I have a company. Well, I have many companies, and which brings me to something I thought before when I was told to go to a church. As you are the owner of the bar that, well, yesterday had an unhappy evening. This a thing I usually do, that if I break something, I have to either buy it or, well, in this case, pay back and pay the damage. How much do you need to repair it?
I already handled it. Thank you.
Well, if you ever need something like that money can buy, will do everything I can to get it for you.
Thank you. I will keep that in mind. When it comes to fighting and
Fight.
you don't fight.
I can fight.
You can or can't.
I can. I've fought enough, so I know how to fight.
That's good to know.
Oh yeah. One thing that I didn't say. I'm here with a cane, and while I'm saying I know how to fight, I'm playing with the cane itself.
Is that a cane sword?
Is this an in-game or out-game?
That's an in-game question. Max is asking it.
I just smile. What do
So
you
it's
think?
I don't know. It looks like a cane sword. You played it and said like, I know how to do it. So you just like kind of caress that cane.
This is the things you said earlier. Removed so many things I could say, so many jokes, so many. I'm sad now.
Yeah, like I know some jokes about Giovanni as well, man. So like, why don't you make your best joke and I make my best joke for you?
I was going to say things about the past, but well, if you don't like hearing about fact I'm old, so I will avoid. Give me one or two. I would like to say the nights, but probably weeks. Then I'll get to the point of thinking without thinking of age. It's
Hey
not. I've
guys.
lived that in my life, all of that.
Hey guys, I have to go.
See you later, Alice.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
The Max is like looking at the Lucius still. So you say companies, but you didn't mention what type of companies they are.
I deal with everything I can. It's a big corporation, we could say. We mainly work around everything that is luxury. Could be car. We buy, we sell, we own, we produce. We are well. The company is starting to think about weapons. We could enter the weapon manufacturing. Well, I'm thinking. I don't know what the rest of the people think, but still, they don't matter.
People doesn't matter to you?
No, it's just that I own most of the company, so even if they say they don't like the idea, I still get 2/3 of the vote are directly mine. So even if they don't like the idea, I would end up taking a decision. I do care about what other people think. I need other. Well, it's like you need other people because they suggest things, and everybody's always good ideas. Even the most stupid idea is actually a good idea. It's just that when you're in a company, the one who owns. If I
Usually
own,
makes the decisions.
yeah, that's the point I was trying to say. Well, but what do you do? Because well, you own the bar, but what do you do in your life? Do you enjoy doing?
Out of character. Good night, guys.
Good night, Car.
No.
Check side chat if whenever you can.
Max looks at the Lucius and says, I have a bar. I enjoy staying alive. What's the company that you own? What's the name of that company?
Well, the main one
Mm-hmm.
is called Lux Aura Gaudentesque, which is a Latin phrase,
Mm-hmm.
which would be translated into English to golden and well, right translation would be golden and enjoyable light, but that doesn't make much sense. It makes more sense in Latin.
I understand it makes more sense than that, you say. So, luxury items, you say.
That was what this company started. But like now we own. We recently got into building and construction. Well, recently, not so recently. Um, yeah. Well, I work a lot in the stock exchange market and that sort of things. Mostly
Max
buying.
nods.
If you ever need to buy anything, we will be happy to provide you with it. Anything at all, like literally anything. If you
And
need
what would be the price?
an elephant in your bar, I will get you an elephant alive.
Elephant.
Yeah, I've done it before with this guy in what was it? Russia. Yeah, I didn't. It was hellish, but still, it was fun. It was fun.
That's weird, but I understand. Well, what do you say, Alexander? You're silent again.
Oh, sorry. Just contemplating life in general. I think we need all the help we can get, in all honesty. We're being attacked by two different factions here. Plus, well, technically three, I suppose. With the hunters now, well, Templars, and we need more bodies.
And what are the others? doing? Like, well, I don't think that we have problems here about the looping, but like, well, mages are everywhere, spirits are everywhere.
I don't even know what the fuck is mage.
Good answer. Well, no, I cannot. Well, whatever.
Well, from personal experience, haven't we really run into anything other than us and humans so far, at least? Well, maybe the rogue spirit, but anything other than that, I'm not sure.
Well, it's just. Well, if you ever need, after the new orders I received, if you ever need anything that can be bought, I will be glad to help. And if you ever need to speak with somebody that is no more in this world, I will do my best to do so and to call them.
I'm sure we can find a use for spirits. Or at least getting in touch with them.
Exactly, maybe we can.
We sure can.
I mean, probably the best eyes and ears that we could use is ones that no one else can see.
Wow.
Just so you know, while the Baron is not here, if Anarchs find out that, like, if it was really you, there would be bad consequences for you. Just so you know.
Are you still talking about the blood?
Exactly, Emma, I am.
Oh God. I seriously was. It was seriously an accident. It wasn't on purpose. So much. I wanted to use it for an important occasion.
I kind of want to believe you, but I can't because you're a Giovanni. He smiles because that was what he said. Like you don't, like, like your character said to him, like, I'm a Giovanni. You shouldn't trust me. So this is like, I'm doing what you told me. I'm not trusting you.
I'm just smiling back. But you are supposed to even be an anarch.
Pardon?
You're I'm listening. Weren't you supposed to be an anarch? Weren't you
I am
supposed
an
to not
anarch.
care about this thing? You just told me that. Well, you told me only about age, but well,
I'm an anarch. I care about freedom. So when someone tries to make others' freedom less, I kind of go angry. I'm sure other anarchs do as well. Are you going mad when, like, someone tries to blood on someone without their permission, Alexander?
Um, it's not exactly a great thing to do, is it? um, I mean, I suppose I've done it once, but it was that or death, I suppose. And she turns out fine, I think.
I'm sorry if I tried to help her back on her feet after she was so hurt. Plus, it was not even the first time she drank some blood I offered her, so.
I drank blood from your house too. Did you try to blood bond me?
No, I tried to blood bond nobody. I literally never blood bonded anybody, and I never tried. Well, this time I've lived a long life. I've never tried to blood bond anybody.
Like, so you don't have ghouls?
Now, I've been one. I've been a Google, and it's not a funny experience, not an enjoyable experience at all.
Probably wouldn't be. You're right.
It's so horrible, just the idea. You're like, being a ghoul is one of the worst things that can happen. It's so horrible. It's just horrible. I was lucky, but many people were not. Well, but that's enough about my past. So, what's the movement program? If we could call it that way. Do you have anything you're preparing that I'm supposed to prepare for? Like, do you have to call us, I don't know, and tank or pay a minor nation to start a war to distract the Anarchs to distract the mortals from something because the Anarchs have something to do?
Sorry, I cut off that air a little bit. What did you say?
My question was, what's the Anarch? What's the Anarch want to do in the near future? What do I have to do? Do I have to make an African country start a war so that you can hide your actions? That was not racism. Out of him. That was not racism. Just
You're asking what we want.
Hmm?
Did you say you were asking what we want?
I was asking what you are going to do. What if you're preparing for something big, or if you're preparing for something that I have to prepare for?
Right now, we are preparing for probably the oncoming wave of Camarilla and Sabat, and probably Templars,
Okay.
because, as Mark said before, we are currently at war with everyone, and we are kind of stuck in the middle between the Camarilla and the Anarchs.
Okay. Do you need weapons? Do you
We
need
have
soldiers?
we have an armory full of weapons. We just need more soldiers more than anything else.
Well,
Saying that, if you can persuade your, let's say, your friends on the other side to help join our cause, or at least to help our cause, that would be
well,
great.
we don't really persuade. Well, yeah. Anyway, I will do what I can. About my friends on the other side, if we could call them, I will try to do something. It's not easy.
I don't know how all of that ghost stuff works. Like, I don't know if you can talk to them or control them, or they control you. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the right term. I can control them.
Max is listening to this conversation while
And
this is
it's
happening.
not like I can either control them or ask, but in both cases, not always. We don't tend to be extremely polite to ghosts because they don't. Okay, imagine a child a teenager. They do what he wants. That's basically a ghost.
Okay.
OOC, our game prefers, like bring up child and stuff like that as a rule.
Okay, let me rephrase another word.
Mhm.
Okay, imagine. I will start laughing even in game. So this will sound stupid, but imagine an anarch and a camarilla, and the camarilla can do whatever he wants to the anarch. That's the relationship that usually we have with ghosts. It's extremely rare when we call them and ask if they could kindly help us. It's more like, I call you and you do this, and that's it. And then you go home as soon as you're done.
I'm guessing if you had more leverage over the ghosts, then they'd be more accepting of whatever you ask them.
Well, if you have more power, just come, do, that's it. You just remove the phrases that give the orders. Just do. Do.
Well, even one ghost is more than we have.
I will do. I will do what I can. I will try. It would help, that's for sure. If you could, well, I will try to get them some myself, but most of the things I had were left in Venice. If you happen to get into possession of something that was owned by somebody that recently died, it would really help if you could give it to me. It's easier to get to the other side if you have something to contact them.
Okay.
Anything would work at all, like really anything.
Max, do you have anything like that?
No.
Well, if your future will happen, I will try to do something with what I have, and I will try to find pieces, we could say, by myself. But if you find something better, it would make things much easier for me. And well,
Is it anything specific that you would need, or is it just anything?
it would work. Well, if you get in possession of literally a piece of the deceased, that's good, but it's gross maybe for most of people. So something that if you know somebody that recently died and you know that they liked, like they had something for themselves, like no, a person that loved books, their most beloved book, the book that they read the most, many times, that would help if I could get that book. That's an idea. That's how it works.
Well, I mean, we could, if it came down to it, we could rob a graveyard.
Yeah, but that could, that could be an option. But I think like you're exposed enough, right? Now is now.
Well, I suppose on a similar note, I need ingredients, you could say, to help with some of my things as well. So maybe you could help each other.
That we can do for certain. We shall do so. We shall. Well,
I think mine is probably a lot easier to get than yours, as I just need blood. A lot of it, but just blood.
well, I will offer you anyway. If you ever need blood, I have plenty.
With a lot of kindred blood, you mean?
I have I have kindred blood, but I have a lot of mortal blood. But I have kindred blood.
You have a lot of herd?
No, I just arrived in New York a few days ago. I don't already have an herd, but
So how do you have a blood then?
well, it's not fresh. That's for certain. I'm a Giovanni. I cannot bite. I cannot kiss a mortal. Well, I can, but it would not be easy.
But like, if
I
you
would
don't
have
have
a
a herd,
screaming being in my mouth, and so I prefer to. Well, any other way that is not directly kissing a mortal. That's how
but
I
if you
do.
don't have a herd, how do you have a blood?
Hospitals?
You rob hospitals.
No, I don't. I pay somebody. Or I just own. I'm trying to buy, well, I'm looking for some private hospitals here in the United States and trying to get part of some of them. Plus, oh yeah, this is for certain. If it ever happens to you that if you ever need something, you know that you can bring us some blood.
So how do you like for buying a hospital? You need to have like a bunch of dollars.
Well, I joked earlier about the fact that if you needed to cover up something in the news for the mortals, I could probably make some minor countries start a war. That could be a joke, but I think I can do something near to that. So
I think you're bullshitting me.
I think that money can do a lot of things, and a lot of money can do a A lot.
From the way you look, you don't have that money, man. Like if you had that money, you wouldn't be here.
Well, you know that how things work. Or kindred. Money is not the answer always.
Like I don't think you can start a war in other country, man.
Yeah, no, that was probably an exaggeration, but I probably can make some minor conflict. I can probably make at least somebody kill somebody. That's for certain.
Like you have connections in mafia?
I just smile.
So that means you have connections in mafia, because whenever I ask you a question and you don't answer, you just smile.
I will just repeat. I don't want to tell too much. I've already told too much, actually. But still, if you ever need to cover up some news, I can make something happen.
I don't need any mafia help. Mafia are dumb.
No, that's sure, but still. If you never cover up something, I don't know how long ago you were mortal, but well, for what I've seen about mortals, they just change their minds so easily. Something happens, something else happens. Oh, the first thing doesn't matter. The most important is the second one, even if the first one was stranger. Always, well, all of us many of us, even many of the kindred, are always looking for something new, something exciting. Mortals do it even more. So I think I can easily cover up something. Easily, I can cover up something. It will get easier with time.
I guess we will see.
I just literally arrived 2 nights ago here.
Like, you say you want to buy a hospital, but to buy a hospital, you need millions of dollars. And the way you look, you don't dress like that. Secondly, you say like you have connections in mafia, and you literally just came here, so I don't know what connections are those. Thirdly, you say you can get anything. It needs a lot of connections in a lot of places, and probably don't have those as well, because you don't look those kind of guy to me.
First point, I dress and look the way I look. Well, I have no idea, because I'm old. That's literally the only answer I can give you. I'm used to this way of clothing and this way of doing, and this is how. On the other side, yes, yeah, I'm few things that the mafia is only here. Like literally, the word mafia is an Italian word. So, who do you think created the mafia?
Not you.
No, but the family created it. So
family created the Russian mob?
I smile.
Just a second, guys. Someone is calling me. Guys, I gotta jump out and end the scene here. With apologies, my family is arriving. So, do you guys mind if I end the scene here?
No, it's okay.
Okay, I apologize for this, but basically, maybe like we can say that our characters like stop talking and then they leave the church.
Yeah, that's probably what will happen.
Okay, thank you, players, for playing. Thank you for watching. See you next time.